What's up, YouTubers and everybody else? This is Yugi Vietmeister, and today we'll be looking at my Satellerknight deck. It's a 41 deck, so some people will be, kind of annoyed by it. It's like, oh, it's not 40, it needs to be 41. Actually, I like the 41 consistency. So, yep, go ahead and start with the monsters. We have 3 Artels. His effect is when he summons an Satellerknights, when they're summoned anyway, flip summon, special summon, normal summon, all the effects go off. His effect. When he's summoned, you can special summon a Satellerknight monster from your graveyard in face-up defense position. Also, only Satellerknight monsters can attack this turn. So, great effect, but also a little bit side bad because only Satellerknights can attack, but you know what, he gets some plays off real good. So that's that. We got 2 Vegas. I used to run 3 in this, but it was kind of cloggy. Took out 1 to make room for something else, but 2 works fine now. It's great. I got 2 denebs. Now this build is actually used because that card by itself is $40, so it's like $80 right here. But if I get a third one, I'm gonna replace an alysham in this deck. But yeah, 2 denebs. Oh, forgot, but talking about Vega's effect. Vega's effect, she special summons one from the hand, another Satellerknight monster. So that's nice. Deneb, he's a rotor. He gets another Satellerknight from the deck to your hand. It's pretty good. So it's like Artels, and like say you Foolish Burial him or something like that. Summon him to grave, and then special summon him in face of defense. His effect, grab another Artel, make your plays go off like that. That's how I usually play with him. And next we get 2 Ashlams. When he summons, he burns 1,000 to the opponent, and so it's a pretty cool effect. It does win me games, which is kind of funny. Like I have him in the graveyard, and if I top deck Soul Charge or another deneb, oh no, not deneb, an Artel, something like that. I mean, it's just funny. Just bring him 1,000 and then go Cowboy for 800. So if your opponent's points are 1,800 or less, I mean, that's Cowboy for game right there. But anyway. And last but not least is 1 Unikahau. I've seen people running 3 of him. Don't really like it, but I just want to run because that's all I need actually. And his effect is that you can send a Satellerknight monster from the deck to the graveyard. So he is your Foolish Burial, which all I need is 1. And I think I have 1 in this deck. If I don't, then okay, he's my Foolish. But anyway, don't really need to because people like to kill these Satellerknights as fast as possible. And stuff happens. Anyway, all support cards will be 1 Honest. Everybody should know what Honest does by now. If you don't, if your Night monster is bounding another monster, and then you drop on and that chain Honest to the attack during damage step, your monster gains attack equal, gains more attack equal to the original. Oh, no, is it the original attack or the current attack? No, it's just whatever attack it's on right now. So yeah, you'll just gain it. It goes over stuff. Next, we got Trap Tricks Memento. Trap Tricks are great cards. They go in any deck, and they just make this deck so fun. Her effect is when she summoned, all the Trap Tricks effect, they cannot be touched by any trap cards with the name Hole in it. So no Banlist, no nothing, but you can still summon warning it, sadly. But I don't know, you won't pay $2,000 to get rid of this thing. Anyway, what it does, summoned, normal summoned, you can grab a normal trap card with the name Hole in it, like a Banlist Trap Hole, or Deep Dark Trap Hole, or Nightmare Trap Hole, whichever one. And then add it to your hand, that's what it does. And when it's special summoned, you can destroy 1 spell trap card your opponent controls, so it's pretty good to bring it back also. And last monster to use is, can't remember her name, Dionea, something like that. I can't pronounce it correctly. Her effect, she special summons a Trap Tricks from the grave, so that's great. And the second effect, which I barely use, you can target 1 whole normal trap card in your graveyard. Set that target by banish it during the interface. Okay, so she gets, if she special, yeah, if she is special summon, she gets a trap card from your grave and sets it. But on your on your opponent's turn if you don't use it, and then when it's your turn, it's banished. Even though it's still set, it's still banished anyway. So that's the monster count. Next, we're going to spells. So here are our singles. We got 1 soul charge. People run 2 or 3. 1 I can live with because it's all pretty much need. 1 dark hole because it's dark hole. Forbidden lance because people have back row. So I can say now doubles. 2 MSTs. Should be self-explanatory with that. 2 pot of dualities because I didn't add pot in this deck at all before when I first made it, and it was just so slow to get stuff. But now I got pot. I know kind of Nimbus is special summoning, but it's just there to get stuff. 2 sky bridges. I might be thinking putting a 3rd. I don't know. 2's been doing fine for me. And last but not least is 2 rotas, and I'm so glad the Banlist has made it up to 2. So that's awesome. And also when it's also fun is the first hand you grab 2 rotas and then you're like, oh, double rota. So that's pretty cool. Put that all right there. Next up the traps. And we got 2 wild tabs. Your opponent activates a trap card, negate it and shuffle it back into the deck. So yeah, that's what that does. Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. When your opponent special summons a monster and it uses its effect the same turn of a special summon, negate the effect and destroy it, which is marvelous. And if you do, it says if you do negate it, destroy it. If you can't negate it, well, it ain't destroyed. So that kind of, if someone dances it, then F y'all. 2 Call the Haunted. Self-explanatory. Bring a monster back and face up attack position. If that card's destroyed, destroy the monster. If the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. 2 breakthrough skills because it is mandatory now that everybody needs breakthrough skill in the deck because it just stops on all stuff. And next thing is 2 Satellerknight Alpha, which I want a 3rd one because it is a very broken card for this deck. If your opponent activates a spell, trap card, or monster effect, tribute 1 Satellerknight monster and negate the activation, destroy that card. Also, you draw 1 card. It's like it's a +1. It's like a reverse Dark Bribe somewhat. So that's pretty funny. Okay, our singles, we got Pinpoint Guard. I would have run the usual 3 Call Hans, but I do like Pinpoint Guard's effect because it cannot be destroyed by battle. Card effects on that turn it's summoned from the grave and it's in defense position, so it's kind of nice. So you get like an Ashland back and it's like, oh, he has 18 defense and you also burn 1,000 when he's summoned. Or just get Altair and Altair get Ashland, so you have 2 monsters, but then probably the Ashland would be destroyed. They got a monster open at 1800 attack. Next we got Compose, Self-Explanatory, Dark Bribe. If I was making this a 40 card deck, I would keep it a 41 deck. I would actually replace this for another way because this is my replacement for it for now. Dark Bribe, negate spell trap card, and then your opponent draws 1. So like I said, it's a reverse Dark Bribe for start another wave. Solemn Warning, pay 2,000, negate the summon of anything, spell trap, monster. And we got Banlist Trap Hole 1,500 higher, destroy and banish it. So that's them. Okay, now to the extra deck. We got Constella Omega. It's great to go. To me, it's great to go first opening with him. Get like Vega and someone else, and then overlay for Omega. The only thing I have to worry about is 1-on-1, unless they got something else, then that's great, but he's pretty much unaffected by explosive traps by detaching material. Black Sheppercorn, everybody knows that. Monster underneath its knife points, pop it, and they take 1,000 damage. Castel, great new addition to the TCG game. Detach 1 material, make 1 card, one face-up monster on the field. Okay. 1 face-up monster on the field and change it to the face-down defense position. Or you can do 2, which everybody goes for the 2, to return one face-up monster your opponent controls and shuffle it back to the deck. So it gets over, you know, bills or some stuff that can't be destroyed by battle, just shuffle that back to the deck. One Evil Swarm Ouroboros, because I used to run 3 Satellerknight Deltaros in this deck, but I like to have a little variety, and he does a great job. Instead of just destroying crap, things get returned back to the hand, and then banished from the grave, and discarding 1 card from your opponent's hand to the grave, so he's great. Maestro, because it's Maestro. And let's see, Evil Swarm Satellerknight. So we got that. We all know what he does, legendary monster as he is. And we got 2 1-on-1s. Detach 2 materials to eat that monster from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all he does. Starting each Powder Dynamo, it gets over problematic cards. Negates their effects, make them 0 attack, and just runs them over. Heroic Champion Excalibur. It's just if you somehow clean the field or your opponent has nothing, detach 2, make them 4,000 and 4,000 to the face. Or just get over some monsters that are hard to kill. Or just like suicide with Obelisk, pretty much, to get him off the field. And next we got 2 Deltaros. Great card. I can't wait for the new XC that comes out in the next booster pack. But Deltaros' effect is still awesome. While this card has materials on it, your opponent cannot activate cards. Cannot activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon a monster. So no warning, no abominus, no torrential, while Deltaros is on the field until someone's feelings change him. Then it's like, well, okay, then I gotta do something else. Anyway, his second effect is detach a material. You can pop 1 card on the field. That's great. And his third effect is when he's from the field to graveyard, he can special summon a Satellerknight monster from the hand or deck to the field, which I usually, he dies, I probably get an Altair or a deneb, pretty much, or if I'm kind of into the game for a long time, and just probably go for alysham, just for the hell of it. Number 103 Ragnar 0 because of Firefest, and Boojins because that freaking tanky. So that's that. Heartland Draco. I used to run Kaiser Coliseum in this game, but then I realized I spammed so much in this game, in this deck, I can't. Pretty much, it was Kaiser Coliseum, which seems useless. But if I had Kaiser Coliseum, he can't be touched. He can't be targeted for attack, which is beautiful. But he can jump over stuff, detach material, attack. He can attack directly for 2,000. And last but not least is Cowboy from Game. Everybody know what Cowboy is, so yep. That was the main deck, extra deck. Now we're going into the side deck, which I usually don't make side decks. I usually just like make one side deck and just share it off my other decks. But I had to make one especially for this one, just because it is. This one isn't sleeved, but I gotta find a sleeve for it. 1 Deep Dark Trap Hole. When a level 5 or higher effect monster special summon, banish that level 5 monster, which is beautiful. 1 Rainbow Karibo. 2 Consecrated Light. Because if you're like, great card to go against Evil Swarms. Or any like dark themed deck. Because your opponent, like, neither player can normal or special summon a dark monster or declare an attack with a dark monster. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark monster. You take no battle damage from that battle. So it's great to have him up there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Trying to see what else I have. There we go. We got 2 Void Trap Holes to replace like one of the Nightmare Trap Holes, just in case. If your opponent special summons at 2,000 more attack, negate their effects on one of those monsters with 2,000 more attack, and you do destroy it. So that's nice. Shadow and Prison Mirror. Just, like I said, dark Evil Swarms and stuff. Slips them down in case I'm going against Gear, which I kind of don't see anymore right now. or yeah, pretty much that's all I can think of. Or machinas or gimmick puppets, because that would pretty much do it. Non-fusion era, because Shadow is a thing right now. Street Flush, I might be taking this card out for a full house. Maybe just against pendulums, or maybe I just keep the anti-pendulum side deck for anti-pendulums. But I might replace this card for another Imperious Mirror whenever I find one. Success probability 0%. Send 2 random fusion monsters from your opponent's fusion deck to the graveyard. So that's nice. And to go with that is Macrocosmos. So you combine those two, their effects can go off in the grave. So it's like, ha, suck it. 2 debunks, because we got Light Swarms with the debunks. Yeah, we got Night Swarms with the I can't speak today. We got Night Swarms with like the grave effects going off. We got Honest. We got Gores. We got, you know, shit like that. Anyway, and last but not least is Dimension Slice, which I might be taking it out and put something else better in there. All it does is that when I special summon a monster, I can banish one face-up monster my opponent controls. And also, if I special summon an XC monster, I can activate this card the turn it was set. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of good. I just never side with it. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching my deck profile on Satellerknights. This is the version with the August 2014 ruling. Which, when is the new ruling? Like, it's September, so it should be this month. Or is it next month? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's my deck profile, and yeah, like everybody, just have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.